set to match up with the Chicago Bears.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Titans. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 21-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. He finds Corey Davis.
What's up?
Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Off of play action, he'll look to throw.
Flushed out right, and now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. And this is caught at the 8. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 24 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. They'll look to run with Evans. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Darrington Evans with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
There's nothing.
And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away.
You ain't got no feet.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Going up top for Miller. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
And 8 yards to go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Trubisky. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Again, it's Trubisky. And this will be caught by Mooney. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill.
On the screen, this is Evans. Now Evans hit, and the ball pops free.
And this is picked up by the Bears. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, it's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He'll get this one complete to Davis. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Here's Tannehill. And that will be incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for them to start things out. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now Tannehill. It's brought in by Adam Humphries.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Evans. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Here's Tannehill. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Jalen Johnson in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
Check, 59, 59. Let's go. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Hey, me and you all day. Hey. After you. I'm coming after you.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Now it's Tannehill. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin him back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
They go play action here on first down. That's complete to Mooney. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards on the play.
23 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Trubisky. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
A gain of 14.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 more yards there and another first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Jonathan Joseph there for the tackle.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing here, Trubisky. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
First down, Chicago.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver?
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead.
And there the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
Well, what you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense, get them going in one direction and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, he'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill rolling to his right. It's caught. Michael Pruitt. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, Tannehill. That's complete to his running back, Evans. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Tannehill throwing again. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Eddie Jackson picks it past the 20. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the Bears.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Dory Jackson right there, step for step in coverage. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Number 80.
Jimmy Graham in the final seconds of the first half as the Bears push further out in front. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
The point after is good, and that makes this a 9-point game. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, me.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Jayon Brown. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 49. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Tannehill finding Davis for a Titan first down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Out to the right to Humphries. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Complete.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
Down and 4 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
A gain of 9 yards.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
12.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. A gain of 28 yards there, and give them a first down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Back now in Nashville. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Being chased out left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Jack Crawford in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun is Trubisky, and Miller will pull this one in. He's got it for the Bears touchdown.
Complete to Anthony Miller.
3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky, and the Bears will add on to their lead. Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2. Play action. Now Trubisky. And he's brought down. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. After the touchdown, on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
35-yard line.
Back to throw, Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 10. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
You got three down. Tight right.
On 1st down, it's Evans. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
They'll run here with Evans. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At their point.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Smith catches left side. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he's got a man, Corey Davis. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Here's Evans. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bears' 28-yard line.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll go right back to Evans. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
The pickup of 6.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 17-yard line.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Tannehill on 1st down. Buying time, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Khalil Mack has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And now look at him go. The 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Titans 18.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now it's Patterson. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A nice gain of 21 yards.
Bears first down.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Going deep this time for Miller. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Anthony Miller. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Trubisky's pass intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Eddie Jackson picks